So what's good, homies? It's your man, Dr. BOA. You know, I just want to come in and chop it up with y'all today, man, and give you the truth that really matters, minus all the chitter chatter. And touch on a topic that I've touched on several times, man, over the course of my tenure here on this particular platform. And that is cold approaching and how beta it is and how the results of cold approaching are not optimal for any man. They're not optimal enough for you to even consider that approach when it comes to women. Choosing lets you know that a woman is into you. And you're not going to get any great benefit from cold approaching a lot of women who are not into you, except a whole bunch of rejection and building up your resilience to rejection. But here's where rejection is. When guys tell you to embrace rejection, they're telling you to embrace the art of being disrespected by a woman. And that's just the reality of it. Now, the average guy ain't gonna think this way, man, but this is coming from a pimp perspective, man. You know, we apply the ism to the square world. That's what we do. And somebody sent me a video on IG, man, with a link to old school pimp homie, man, and he gonna drop it off on y'all, man, in a way that you can understand from a true pimp that's on the turf. That cold approaching is beta. Because if a woman don't feel you when you first meet her, then you're going to have to be spending money every time you greet her. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to have to be rehearsing how to treat the broad in person. You're too busy chasing the money to be chasing the honey. You understand what I'm saying? Let's take a deep dive on this one. But first, let's elevate to a higher plane. Prepare for takeoff.
I be doing all this macking on you when I'm not stacking on you. If I ain't growing up with you, I ain't going with you. So we can't get no money together, motherfucking business, right? Because God bless a trick and a mark's hard. If you want for a trick, little mama, you will show no star. Oh, man. Come on, man.
Now what you hear in this video, man, is some true pimping being spit. You understand what I'm saying? Rolling off a tongue, rolling off the homie tongue like the water off Niagara Falls, man. You understand what I'm saying? And you got to keep in mind that this is a man who lives this life on the turf. This is a man who has implemented this on the turf. Here's a man who's saying, even in the game on the turf, having a woman on your team who already feels you from the onset is the only way to properly project your pimping into her mind. You understand what I'm saying? Because like I tell you, man, all the time, man, you got to get into a brain before you can run through her veins. You understand? So when you have a woman on your team who is not feeling you like that, then in a business like pimping, you cannot make no money with the broad because you can't even get her to buy into your process. If the woman chooses you, she's already feeling you. She already knows what it is. She already sees what it is. She already feels what it is. And then she's coming on the team with her mind already open to do the things that are necessary for her to contribute to the winning source. To do the things that are necessary for her to contribute to the winning sauce. See, a lot of men around here, man, talk a whole lot of stuff about how many women they get. Man, these boys ain't getting no women. They talking to women. That's a waste of time, man. I don't even like talking to women. I like to tell a woman what she need to know, and then she go do that, and I go back to taking care of business. So all this talk about chitter-chatting with these women, man, let me tell you something, man. Sound like a whole bunch of chatty patties walking around here, man, talking about how many women they talk to. Well, if you're talking to 100 women and you're only getting 5 of them, well, tell me, man, what you learning from all this talking to women? You can see it in their mannerisms. You can tell a man who talk to women all the time because he's adopting women's mannerisms into his speech pattern, man. You can see it. Just watch him. Watch a man talk who talk to women all the time, man. And you can see it. Talking to women all the time will turn you soft, man. Make you a fun-loving, funny guy. Always cheesing and grinning all the time. Always taking everything from a lighthearted perspective. Ain't nothing masculine about that. Ain't nothing pimping about that. And you sure ain't no player. See, catering and validating women, man, is a beta male NAWALT seeker way of handling women. doing what you got to do to make the woman accept you. That's not even the mindset that a man should have. What can I do to make the woman accept me? You shouldn't even be talking to a woman, man, who does not accept you, but accept the position that you offering in your life for her. You got a lot of guys out here, man, that believe that because you interact with women, that gives you power as a man. Nah, man, it give you power as a man to see what you can get out of a woman. Now, what she contributing to your life? Oh, the same thing the last 5 women contributed. So that's 6 women that contributed that one same thing to your life, and you around here bragging about it. Ain't nothing to brag about getting no sex, man. It really ain't. The moment you pay for sex, the moment you pay for a dinner, the moment you pay for a drink, the moment you buy some clothes, the moment you just cash out, the moment you pay for some hair, the moment you pay for a visit to the spa, the moment you pay for a woman to get there to come see you, the moment you spend money, it turns you into a trick if your ultimate goal is to get laid. Now, as a pimp, your ultimate goal is not to get laid. You may spend a little something on a woman to get her to understand that you view her as part of the team. She buys in, and then you make money off the woman. But that ain't what y'all doing. Y'all out here, man, paying to get laid, and then you want to turn around and brag about it. Hey, man, we don't brag about tricking, and I don't care how you look at it. And I know some beta male simp man Johnny gonna come in here and say,
"Your boy Dr. BOA. They said they ain't tricking if you got it. What that boy named, that little old one, Wayne said, yeah, they ain't tricking if you got it. And then a couple more people come back and bag Wayne up. Yeah, they ain't tricking if you got it, Dr. BOA. And I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I got it, I'm gonna trick it. That don't mean that. That don't mean me no trick. I can trick without being a trick, Dr. BOA. Just like I can swim without being a swimmer, Dr. BOA. I can drive without being a driver, Dr. BOA. And I can sleep without being a sleeper, Dr. BOA. You don't know what you talking about, Dr. BOA. You and this old pimp right here, man, y'all take that pimping back somewhere else. Because over here, we are about to simping, baby. Unsubscribe.
Okay, unsubscribe, sucker, but before you go, let me tell you this. You can trick all you want to. But just like if you kill a man in cold blood, you can't go to court and tell them you're not a murderer. And you can't sit and tell me you ain't a trick. And if you're going to be a trick, that's fine. Be a trick. Go out here and do your little cold approach. Go out here and do all the things you do. See, the problem is, if you come down looking like you need to be found, a woman gonna find you. And the problem with a lot of these cats, they ain't coming down like they need to be found. They coming down like they're looking for something. And a woman can sense your energy, man, when you looking for something. There's an energy of a man that a woman need to choose on, and a woman know it when she see it. She know it when she feel it. She don't know what she feeling, but something drawing her to that man. Y'all go out there with the mindset that puts the energy into the air that you looking to catch something. Well, you better strap up, man, because if you out there knocking down all these chicks, man, you probably are going to catch something if you don't watch yourself. See, I want you men to keep in mind that no matter what you're told, getting a woman is not the ultimate goal. Getting team members, getting contributors to your life is the ultimate goal. And if a woman's going to be in your life, then she needs to be a contributor like that. If she's not going to be a contributor, then she's going to be an inhibitor. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the last thing you need in your life. So we're going to talk. See, what's going to happen when you come to the alpha sphere, man? We're going to keep it on the up and up. We're going to keep it true and real about what needs to happen with your interaction with women if you want the best result, if you want to deal with women from a position of power. And I'm going to be honest with you. When you look around the world, you can look high and low wherever you want to go. The pimping is the only position of power when it comes to women. Everything else is a compromise. And the moment you start compromising, you start losing power. By the time you get to the 50-50 relationship, you're no longer in power. And that's just the truth of the matter. Cold approach, if you will, and get the results of a simp. Because here's the thing. Guys put themselves in position to be chosen by women all the time. These guys put themselves in position. They get their body right. They get their mind right. That's the problem. They don't get their mind right. They get their body right. They get their money right. They be riding clean. They be dressing fly. But they still have the mind of a simp. They still have the mind of a man who looks at a woman and said she would be a prize if I could get her. Let me challenge all these other men to that prize. But these guys can't have anything solid with a woman, because if you build something solid with a woman from that perspective, she's always going to want the man that she wants to choose. She's always going to want the man that she feels like would be a great addition. That she feels like she would be a great addition to. There's two kinds of men in the world, man. There's the man who women choose, and that's the man who women lose. And if you ain't a man that women choose, you probably need to brush up on some part of yourself. You probably need to brush up on your mindset. Because if you walk into a room like you own it, the women are going to notice that. Y'all comment down below and let me know what you think about this topic, man. I look forward to hearing what you men have to say. I'm out.